Well, Ben Shapiro said some stuff that has got quite a few people upset. Let's get into it.
And let's be real about this. It's insane that we haven't raised the retirement age in the United States. It's totally crazy. Joe Biden, if that were the case, Joe Biden should not be running for president. Hey, Joe Biden is 81 years old. The retirement age in the United States at which you start to receive Social Security and you are eligible for Medicare is 65. Joe Biden has technically been eligible for Social Security and Medicare for 16 years, and he wants to continue in office until he is 86, which is 19 years past when he would be eligible for retirement. No one in the United States should be retiring at 65 years old. Frankly, I think retirement itself is a stupid idea unless you have some sort of health problem. Everybody that I know who is elderly, who has retired, is dead within 5 years. And if you talk to people who are elderly and they lose their purpose in life by losing their job and they stop working, things go to hell in a handbasket real quick. But put all of that aside, just on a fiscal level and on a logical level. When Franklin Delano Roosevelt established 65 as the retirement age, the average life expectancy in the United States was 63 years old. Today, the average life expectancy in the United States is close to 80. It's totally insane that you believe that you should be able to work from the time that you are essentially 20 to the time that you are 65, which is a 45-year period, pay in, and then you will receive Social Security benefits sufficient to support you and your family, you and your wife or whatever, for like another 20 years. That's crazy talk. That is not fiscally sustainable.
That's real easy for you to say, Ben, sitting atop your ivory tower with your literal gold-crusted leftist tears tumbler, quite literally being the definition of preaching from his ivory tower. But just first off, there's no reason we should raise the retirement age because, well, yes, people who sit at a desk and talk into a microphone or, type on a keyboard for their job, yeah, they can keep working past 65, probably without a problem, most of them. But what about the guys in construction? What about the manual laborers? What about the hourly wage workers? Like, come on, bro. I don't want to be doing that crap when I'm 80. And I'm sure most of the people doing it don't want to be doing that when they're 80 either. But even though a lot of people disagree with what he said, he brings up a lot of good points. Now, he is right that, yes, people on average are living longer now than when Social Security was established. Yes, the system was not designed for this and it is unsustainable, but there are too many people who are dependent upon the system for it to be popular to say we need to abolish the system. Now, I know a lot of my viewers aren't going to like this, but I'm totally opposed to Social Security because you guys got to look at it from my perspective. I've been paying into this system since I was like 15 years old. And by the time I hit retirement age, I am not going to see a dime of that money. Social Security will have gone bankrupt decades ago. So to me, all that money just feels like it was stolen from me. But I do understand that a lot of people do depend on it, which is why I believe the real solution is here, since most people of my generation believe that we're never going to see a dime of our Social Security money, but we're still paying into it and we're not really rioting about it. How about you just set a cutoff age of like, all right, everybody who is this age and below is not qualified for Social Security benefits when you retire, and everyone above that age still gets all their regular benefits, but everyone has to continue paying into the system until the last person that's on Social Security finally dies. Then we can finally rid ourselves of the system without having to kick anybody off and without having to steal that much more money from people. If we don't do something about this bubble that we're creating, eventually it's going to pop, and then a whole bunch of people are going to be left out in the cold with no Social Security benefits at all. And a lot of them will probably be people who depend on it, which is why I propose that we need to solve this problem as soon as we possibly can, because the only alternative is massive chaos.